Are you tired of rusty old scissors that just won't cut straight anymore? Tired of accidentally hurting your friends when you hand them a pair of scissors? And are you sick of cutting yourself with those dirty old shears? Well, worry not. Introducing the Paper Shredder Mark III. With the Paper Shredder Mark III, you never have to worry about cutting yourself again. Slice a piece of paper cleanly in half with a single chop. And it's even easy to hand to friends. Call the number on your screen for toll-free international shipping. Order your Paper Cutter Mark III now. Warning, keep the Paper Cutter Mark III away from children, animals, the elderly, the deaf, the blind, the enfeebled, and Hillary Clinton. The Paper Cutter Mark III should only be used for cutting 8.5 by 11-inch white printer paper. Using the Paper Cutter Mark III to cut any other material is a violation of the Paper Cutter Mark III's warranty and makes you, as the owner, liable for any damages, injuries, or fatalities caused by the Paper Cutter Mark III. Do not put the Paper Cutter Mark III in your dishwasher. Do not put the Paper Cutter Mark III in your washing machine. Do not hand wash the Paper Cutter Mark III. Orders made on or before May 27th are eligible to win a $15 sweepstakes and an all-expense-paid trip to Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where they will stay at the Motel 6 on Highway 84. Continental breakfast, room service, cleaning services, long-distance phone usage, television privileges, hot water, and beds are not provided. After purchase, the Paper Cutter Company may or may not call upon you to sacrifice your firstborn child so that guy like the cursed may be satiated for another year and spare us his unknowable and terrible wrath. We do not accept Discover Card. Order now!
All right. Let's do that again. It didn't feel right.
I didn't feel that one either. Let's take one more time from the top.
Yeah.
Just one more. Wait, no, we got switched up. We got to do it again.
Oh yeah, this isn't right.
All right, yeah. This.
That was good, but we could definitely do better.
I think we can. Let's do it again. One more time. One more from the top.
One more.
No, it's back. This one's backwards.
This doesn't feel right.
No, we got to do one more time. One more. We got it this time. We got it.
One more.
I think
we're missing something.
Yeah. One more time.
Hello.
Well, this one's not right either.
Oh, this isn't a microphone.
Yeah, no, this was. I don't know what I thought about this, but
I like the rib.
Christ, I'll leave that one there.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Good boy. All right, before we start, double check. Sitting the right way.
Yes.
Right seats.
Right seats.
Microphones in hand.
Shirts on.
Shirts on. Yeah, I think we're ready.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to episode
91.
91 of the Vibin podcast. I'll get 10 fingers, and 2 hands even. I get my toes up too to get those phalanges going. But I don't think anyone wants to see my gangrenous toenail fungus.
No, I don't want to see it, and I've never even seen it.
No, it's hidden. It's hidden deep in my hidden toe.
Your hidden toe? Your 6th toe?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a 3rd nipple, but it's a 6th toe.
Where is it? Is it on the heel?
Yeah, it's like kind of coming off the side a little bit. It's like I wouldn't really even consider it a toe, but there is a nail present on it, so I guess I kind of gotta call it that.
Do you hate stubbing that toe?
Actually, that's the one I love stubbing.
Really?
Yeah, there's a special little gland in there. It's part of a pain receptor that got fucked up by my DNA scramble when I went through hyperspace, and it gave me a little bit of pleasure whenever that specific pain stimuli gets triggered.
So when you trim that nail, you feel the stimuli.
Oh yeah, I definitely go way below the quick. That's a nail I'll rip off.
Wow.
Yeah,
And it
it's
doesn't hurt.
Yup, it feels great. You know, it's the pain that feels too good. You know, if Hellraiser taught me anything, it's that pain is the ultimate pleasure.
Pain is the ultimate pleasure.
Exactly.
What other kinds of pain do you like? Do you like bondage,
I was gonna say, yeah, physical, emotional, mental.
mental? And
Yeah.
those are just my exes.
Oh yeah, definitely. What other kind of pain is there? Imagine pain, fake pain that doesn't really exist, but I pretend is there.
Oh, I do that a lot. Like I get in my head, or I think something's wrong with me, but I'm fine. I'm just over thinking about it and paranoid.
Exactly, or just manufacture issues to people like, you know what, that guy fucking he doesn't smile right.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
he had a stroke.
Yeah, something's wrong. I don't like the way that guy looks. Something's off about him.
Am I smiling?
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be happy. You had a stroke.
Damn, terrible to see. I wonder if anyone's had a stroke while stroking on a canoe.
Oh, or backstroking in a pool.
Yeah, it's possible. You can get that double strokeception. Do you think they cancel each other out?
Hopefully.
I mean, that's all you could hope for through some sort of transitive property of math that's a way you could avoid it in
But
the long
somebody
run.
but somebody's definitely had a heart attack while stroking.
That's yes. That has most definitely happened. Do you think that might have that's what happened to Elvis? Or maybe he wasn't taking a shit. Maybe he was polishing one off.
Oh, like but he does it on the toilet?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I do.
That's what I used to do as a teenager.
Yeah.
I do it on the toilet seat.
Or just right on the seat. Makes it easy to get up and off. You know.
Well, yeah, it's the privacy. No one will come in, and I can be as loud as I want.
Exactly. No, I'm just saying you finish on the toilet seat.
Oh, I finished in the bowl.
Oh, you gotta try to finish on the seat because then it makes it a little bit warmer for you later when you come back later in the night, and you don't want to sit on a cold toilet seat that semen will have congealed and hardened into a nice, warmer surface, similar to a fur cover.
So is that why you keep a paintbrush by your toilet seat?
Oh yeah, just gotta get
So you
on
can
there and
spread it
yeah,
around?
just get it all around nice and even. Then you go, just put it back and
Well, you
that's
dip
that.
it in the water first
Yeah, you
to
gotta
clean it
yeah.
off.
Sometimes it's a little bit too viscous after. And yeah, you gotta not thicken it up. You gotta cut it with some water. You know, just get it around there.
Yeah, really spread it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
butter.
Exactly. You know, and sometimes I use butter if I need a little bit of extra, additives in there.
Well, that's how the golden crust gets around the rim is because of the butter. You spread
Exactly.
it and you let it sit.
Yeah, then I get the blowtorch like a nice creme brulee, and I go right around the rim of it. Yeah. Have you seen that video of those people eating like an ice cream dish out of a toilet?
What?
But it's a toilet they bought from like Home Depot, so it's clean. It's not used. It's not. I mean, it might be connected to some sort of system because they put like fruit punch in the back tank, in like the tank of it, and they put like ice cream and shit in like the bowl, and they flush it, and then like the soda like comes out, and then it makes
Oh
it like a big
God.
and then they were just like getting a big spoon and dipping it in there and serving it up to people.
It's a root beer float you can't miss.
Yeah, exactly, and it is clean. It hasn't been used for its intended purpose.
Yeah, so they must have probably set it up to some sort of system that's separate.
No, yes, exactly, but
Yeah.
still, I wouldn't want to eat anything that came out of a toilet, no matter how clean it was.
I try it. I mean, if it's clean, I don't know.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me stories of when we were kids. Me and my brothers, like when we would go to the park and stuff. Because you know how the ice cream guy's always selling shit and whatnot.
yeah.
But apparently, people would lose bags of chips here and there, and probably
course.
still happens.
Yeah,
And we
losing.
would find them, and we would be like, "Mom, it's not open. Can we eat it?" She's like, "I guess it's not open." So we just fucking fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's not open.
Yeah, who knows how long it's been there, but it's probably pretty recent.
Yeah, probably pretty recent.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Unless someone like injected like a syringe in there and then like tapered up that tiny microscopic hole.
Yeah, this will get some dumb fat kid.
And they're just sitting there watching with binoculars from a fence or behind a bush, like, yeah,
Eat those fucking Doritos.
Cool Ranch. Oh, your fingers are gonna get so fucking filthy after that. Yeah, lick them off. Ah.
Do you like Cool Ranch Doritos?
Yeah, not bad.
I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
I think
My favorites are the sweet and spicy one, the purple bag.
Yeah, that one's because it's not even really sweet. It's just mostly spicy, which is
right.
It's
But
what
it's
you want.
it has that perfect blend, that balance.
Exactly. The green bag. That's the good shit.
The red ones, the
Uh,
spicy ones,
I think so. Yeah. I think what is it? Is it chili verde? It would make sense because it's in a green bag.
right?
Yeah, those ones are fucking supreme.
I haven't had those in a good minute.
Yeah, I haven't had Doritos in a while.
Dorito. I actually had Doritos. Well, not Doritos. I had a Dorito-like chip this morning, but
all right.
and it's not actual
It's
Doritos.
an off-brand Doritos.
So I lied. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great value brand Doritos.
Yeah, it's great value. Burritos.
it's called burritos. It's BOR. It's Doritos, but with just a B. Burritos.
Burrito. It's got like a picture of a mule on there.
Yeah, and the mule's eating it. And he's like, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, it's great value.
Burritos, they're okay.
They're okay.
Do you like a good frozen burrito?
I usually like making my own burritos. I don't buy
Yeah.
frozen burritos. I'll sometimes I'll have a hot pocket, which is
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like a
Yeah,
burrito, but it's
it's an
not really.
Italian burrito.
Yeah, it's Italian burrito. But even then, the Italians don't want to claim it because it's a hot pocket.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
a
too hot.
disgrace.
It certainly is, just like most of our bastardizations of foreign and ethnic foods.
But they're good.
They are very delicious.
It's like pizza rolls. They're pretty good too.
Ooh, they're pretty solid, but I think Italians they'll be a little bit quicker to claim the pizza roll, because it's a little compact. It's perfect for popping when you're walking along, strolling through Vienna, walking through
Naples.
good old Corleone, he's popping some pizza rolls, and someone's like, "Hey," and you give them the "Hey," you give them,
Well, they
give
did
it back to
invent the
them.
pizza roll. The calzone is the original pizza
Yeah,
roll.
it's just
Pizza rolls are just mini calzones.
pretty much, damn. That's how you get away with that's the off-brand pizza rolls, mini calzones.
Mini
It's the
calzones.
exact same thing. They just take the bag out, put it in the new one, fucking
Oh,
box.
for Tostitos.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what some people fucking do sometimes for like restaurant foods? If they
Prob-
run out of stuff, they get frozen shit. Like, I will serve this real quick.
Yeah, or some places like online, like I think Mr. Beast, his like burger place, they were caught like outsourcing their food from fucking like Denny's. They just get like order like a burger from Denny's and then go fucking bring it as
Wow.
a Mr. Beast burger.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, we've gotten to the point in society where we're now drop shipping food from China. Nothing's handmade or real anymore. It's all fake business bullshit designed to get your money.
Well, how else are we supposed to live? We need money.
Yeah, you need money to buy essential goods and or services.
We could be homeless and live off the land.
Yeah, but that is very true. Money is only a construct. There are ways to survive without the use of money. Hardships will endure, but if you're strong enough in body, mind, and spirit, you can pass through it.
We just got to treat it like an RPG game. You know? We
Speaking
just,
of RPG games,
what?
I got my copies of Vermis
Woo!
recently. So it's a game guide for an RPG game that does not exist.
No, but it's like
Oh
it
God,
does exist,
Christ.
but it's just in the book.
Exactly. It's a giant RPG guide. It's got lore and like level descriptions and shit. It's even got like dungeon like layout and maps, like orders. Like, oh, you enter here. This is where this event takes place, and it's got like gear and like classes and shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting. It's a very good read for anyone who's interested in dark fantasy.
But you've only finished the first one.
Yeah, I finished this one yesterday, and I got like a couple pages into the second one today.
Oh, today.
Yeah, just this morning. But they're fucking beautiful books.
And who's it by again?
Plastiboo.
Plastaboo.
Yeah, it's just like his creator name.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see.
I think he did like. I mean, he probably did everything with it. I'd imagine. I don't know if there's. I don't think there's like index. It's like copyright and shit. So I think he did the art and fucking everything for all of it, which is quite insane.
It's a quality book.
It's
Hardcover.
Yeah, this is the Forsaken edition. Cost me an extra $20. So
Wow.
I think the paper or whatever they're 15. These ones are 35, but it's in euros, so it's a little bit
So
cheaper
it's a
than.
little bit better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like $5, but
Possibly. I don't know. I might have paid in euros. I don't know how it. I mean, it's online currency when you pay with a card, so it's just I guess just transference
yeah, it does
somehow.
the conversion for you probably.
Yeah, I know.
Somehow. I don't know.
It's all automated. See, I'm helping the economy of Italy.
By buying one book at a time.
Exactly. Not two,
Oh, two.
and maybe a poster
Oh,
later.
you're really making a difference.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah, it came from fucking Italy, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. When I looked it up on FedEx, it was like, yeah, shipping from fucking Il Vionate, Italy. I
Maybe
thought,
it's
wow,
cheaper to make it over there.
probably, or that's just where this company is from. I forget what the publishers are.
Mm.
It's this cool little thing down here. This little symbol.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Made in China. This is bullshit.
I hate those.
I hate those manufacturers of foreign goods.
No,
Oh, I love them.
I genuinely hate them. I don't.
Yes, it's a very good book. See, so I think you should take it. You could finish it pretty
Take
quick.
it.
Or just
I
borrow
would
it,
not read it any time during this week. I'll tell you that.
Okay, well
I
that's
wouldn't
pretty
have
short.
time.
You just like flip through. You could always go like a couple pages because it's nothing like it is connected, but it's not like you got to pay attention to shit like exactly.
It's not really
all the way through.
chronological.
No, not really. It is in the sense like after you leave this place, you go to here, but it's not. It's an easy read.
Well, I know for a P brand like myself, I need it.
Yeah, but it makes me it makes me want more dark fantasy type shit like that. Makes me want to reread Berserk, which I got to do anyways.
But you don't even have all the books.
No, but I can get them online, which is how I just read them originally.
Right, for free.
Yeah, but eventually, I will have every single copy of Berserk.
Hardcover.
Those ones too. It's like what, like 5 or 6 volumes now, or just like it's 5 or 6 those big thick books.
Yeah, those stickies.
I think so. It's probably like 10 volumes per book.
But they look so nice.
They look so fucking nice, and the art is so good. The only shitty thing about these books is that it's the art is great, but it's done in like a pixely like NES SNES type fashion, so it's a little bit harder to discern what some images are. But that just adds to the character and aesthetic of it.
Yeah, the lore, the feel of it.
Incomprehensible some shit.
Like most NES games.
Yeah, very true. Speaking of games, we finished Demon's Crest.
We did.
Yes, that's episode 5 is coming out this week, but next week the
6.
finale. Yeah, well, the 6.
Oh yeah, 5 is
the-
coming.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it was a good game. I don't know what we're gonna do next.
I honestly don't know. Well, actually, I think we do know. You were gonna play Kingdom Hearts, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
we're gonna start that one.
Yeah. We'll get that coming. So here's a little inside peek for you for those who
Ooh.
listen to this. Next one coming out is probably Kingdom Hearts 2. That's gonna be 2 long series going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but we haven't had like consistent long series in a minute now,
Yeah,
so it's
true.
fine.
It'll be nice to come back to a formula.
Besides, we can always take a break if they go on for too long, anyways.
True.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we got to get back to New Vegas at some point.
I know we got to do the DLC.
Yeah, I was thinking that after Pearl, do you want to do the DLC?
Probably.
Maybe like
we could
1
do
or 2 of them.
Yeah, or we could do a short series and then the DLC.
That's also what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, we could do a stick fight again, or because stick fight was pretty fun.
Stick Fight is
pretty
a fun ass game. Is very true.
Or we could do no, I was say we do a Let's Play run of Binding of Isaac, but we would that's just a streaming game. Really.
Yeah,
It's more of a
kinda.
stream game.
Yeah.
Or we could do one of those co-op brain teaser games like that one that Super
yeah.
Mega was playing. I don't remember what it
that
was.
shit,
But
yeah,
that looked
yeah.
really fun.
Or we could do
Jeopardy.
That'd be fucking fun. Yeah.
Jeopardy, yeah.
All sorts of possibilities.
All
on the
sorts.
Clueless
Too
channel.
many.
You never know what's coming. It could be literally anything.
I did right now.
Yep. I shit my pants. That just happened. Literally anything can happen.
Bacon?
Yeah. A little bit. I like to mix my coffee with bacon. Get that little bit of bubbling fat in there. Gets a nice little extra flavor.
Oh, I cook my bacon in coffee.
Yeah. You gotta put the bacon in the pan. Just dump a fucking whole pot just in that pan, and then just sprinkle some ground coffee seasoning right on top of it.
All right, well, here's the thing. Well, you know the common American breakfast is bacon, eggs, pancakes, right?
Yeah. Pretty standard.
A
Yeah.
glass of coffee or orange juice. Could be both if you wanted to.
Nice balanced breakfast.
So here's what I do. You can get the pancake mix and you throw everything in the pancake mix with the coffee and the orange juice, no milk to mix it. Just that way you could get the whole balanced breakfast in one flapjack.
Exactly. Yeah, you just make one giant one. You fill up. You get like one of those thick, deep skillets. You just pour it in there like a soup, and then you got to kind of like dig in there and fucking flip it over.
Ooh.
You got to get another pan to put on top and flip it like that. Yeah.
I don't think it would be bad.
Yeah, no, all right. If made properly by someone who knows how to make a proper snake meal.
Right.
Yeah.
But it can't be raw bacon either. You got to cook the bacon first and then put it in there.
Yeah, or at least halfway.
Halfway, yeah.
You want it a little chewy and able to give you. You want the chance of some sort of meat-based disease.
Meat-based disease.
Yeah.
I love meat-based diseases.
Yeah, but you don't want them 100% of the time. You want to live dangerously. Like, oh, I'm gonna cook this chicken medium rare this time.
Well, I like to eat my steak raw from the package.
Eat my steak raw from the cow.
From the cow, yeah. Just go up to any random cow and bite its leg off.
Yeah, just fucking rip right into it. Shoot it up with some fucking
The blow dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way to New Guinea, find a native tribe, get their trust so they can teach me the ways of the blow dart, figure out how to make it myself. So when I get back home, because I'm not gonna be able to bring that shit on a plane.
No.
I gotta find a bamboo reed here, refine it perfectly, make some darts, find a poison toad frog somewhere out in the wildlands of America, get its extractions, put it on the tip of a dart, then blow it into a local cow, and then eviscerate its flesh with my mouth.
Or we can go up to a cow, tip him over, and then have our way with him.
Exactly. He's not gonna know what to do.
No, because he's
You just gotta watch out for the hooves, not to make sure you don't get your skull fractured. But that's
yeah, that's minor details.
it's fine. Yeah, to stop that, you put a finger in the cow's butt, and then they'll like shut it off. That'll paralyze it for a moment.
I've been watching this videos of a guy. I don't remember what the name of the channel is, but what he does because he has a farm, I think,
Nice.
and he makes videos with one of his cows, and so he's like sitting at a table and he's like having a breakfast or lunch or something, and he just starts eating, and then the cow just like comes in, he's like,
I did
walking
see that one.
around,
Yeah,
he's
he
like
just
trying to
eating
eat,
all
so he's
the
like,
shit.
nope, get out of the way,
Fuck out of here, piece of shit.
and the cow just doesn't care. He's like, food,
Gets the
eats
cattle
whatever.
prod. Fuck off.
The iron.
I saw a similar thing. It might have been that same guy. I don't know, but it was a guy eating like a big piece of watermelon, and a giant tortoise comes over and just fucking grabs that shit and chomps through it like a cement truck rolling over a child's arm.
I love watching videos of animals just eating stuff. Like one of my favorite things to watch is the hippos at zoos when they feed them
Oh yeah, just
watermelons.
the whole thing.
Because two of them even, and
Fuck.
it's just gone in
Yep,
one
yep.
chomp, millions of pieces.
Or pandas eating bamboo, 'cause that's just cute.
Oh yeah, that's
It's just fun watching them break and then just like nom 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 nom.
Well, because pandas are just like really small fat guys just enjoying life.
Yep, they're just chilling. Yep,
They got that hunch in their neck.
exactly. They look like stereotypical big fat Chinese guys, you know, and they're just sitting there. Yeah.
Eating dumplings.
Oh yeah, great. It's a fun time. I should go. I want to go to the zoo we got close by, even though it's gonna get hot as fuck soon.
I went there 2 months ago
Oh,
actually.
nice. I
Yeah,
haven't been there in years.
I know. The last time I went before that was like 15 years.
Jesus. Yeah, it's probably about the same ish
Yeah.
for me.
It was nice. I saw the giraffe. The giraffes were nice. It's always weird because when I saw them in person, I knew they were going to look weird, obviously, because they're giraffes. But like in person, giraffes look a lot weirder than you remember them looking.
That's it's
Because they got like that fat body and those really skinny legs and long ass neck.
yeah, they got those weird horns. Like,
Yeah.
what are those even for? Why do those exist?
It's for the aliens so they can communicate
Yeah,
with them.
they're getting Sirius XM straight into their heads. They don't got to pay for it.
Yeah, they're listening to the bonfire.
Oh yeah, with the Robert Kelly and Big J Okerson
Big J. Okerson.
on the recent Legion of Skanks. He got his he got a manicure and he got his like cuticles done.
Who?
Big J, and he was
Oh.
fucking losing it. And I feel like I would too because I don't know. It's just like it's like a weird sensitive spot. Plus, I fucking I pick at my cuticles and fingers a lot, so I feel like it would be quite an ordeal to make them look as pretty as an average woman's.
Well, I've never gotten my cuticles done, but I've heard plenty of things that it feels weird, but I mean they look good afterwards.
Oh yeah,
But I don't know how
definitely.
long that lasts for. Like maybe like a week or two before they grow back.
Maybe
Because they grow back, you know.
Yeah, unless you know how to like fucking do it yourself. But I don't know if they just like push them back or how exactly they do it.
I have no idea, and I don't want to know because that kind of scares me and makes me feel weird.
Yeah, like what if
in
they
a
like cut it like right there, like right against like the nail and skin bit, like no, very terrible.
I don't know. I'm never gonna get a pedicure because one, I don't want those whatever those Asian women because it's different everywhere you go. But I
Oh
don't
yeah,
want them to judge my toes. I'm gonna see my fungal nails and shit, and then them talking in Korean or Chinese and talking mad shit
guys
about
like
me.
this fucking guy, like hair salons and other beauty parlors. Just
Yeah.
the attendants speaking, just hoping that you don't speak the same language, know all the shit they're talking about you.
I know, but that would be kind of funny if you did know the language and you listen to them talk. Like, let's see what they're gonna say, and then like you hear them talk mad shit, and then you speak in their language after they're done saying all the shit, and then they feel bad.
That's always what you want to do. But if you're a white bread white boy like me, knowledge is not your strong suit.
Knowledge.
Yeah,
You mean
language
languages?
rather. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I recognize it. I was like, well, knowledge is kind of language. Language is knowledge, but no, the language makes more
Well, I
sense.
guess knowledge really is low over.
Yep. Womp. I had experience like that recently though. I was at
Womp.
the gym and there was like it was like a family. It was like a mom and her son. I don't know if it was like her
Is she
like
high?
no,
No, the son.
oh yeah. Yeah, it was her son. I don't know if it was like her husband or boyfriend or like a slightly older son, whatever. But there was like three of them there, and then they were speaking in Spanish. And I'm always constantly, and I was the only one in like the little like section. It was me, and then they were like on the other side, and they were saying something in Spanish and laughing. And I was like, "Fuck! I hope it's not me."
They thought they were talking about you?
I hope they're not laughing at me. I'm always paranoid about that. That people are just talking at me or talking about me and being like, and then I'm doing something like embarrassing or I look fucking stupid or something, you know.
No, but that's everybody feels. No. It's not you. You're just there doing whatever. You
But
know?
it might have been. I don't know.
No, I highly doubt it.
'Cause then-
That's
'cause then-
paranoia.
Because then I don't want to look at them to see. Because if they're looking at me and laughing, then I know it's about me. But I don't want to look at them and like make eye contact. And if they're not laughing at me, I don't want them to see me looking at them and then think I'm weird. And they might start talking about me and laughing at me because I might then start doing something weird.
Well, yeah, because when you stare at somebody for even when you stare at anyone for just a little bit too long, that's creepy.
Yep. Even when you're like shifting your gaze, looking from this way to this way, and you kind of you meet someone's gaze for half a second, it's like fuck. I hope they didn't notice.
Yeah, well, that's what. But it's always weird because when I go on a walk and then there's people walking by, I'm just like, all right, I gotta say hi. I gotta prepare myself. Like,
Yeah.
are they gonna look at me and say hi, or are they not? But then, so either I look that way, but then I keep them in my sight, and if they turn and look at me like, oh hey, if not, then I'm like, oh, keep going,
I always gotta stay on your toes.
keep going.
I think I usually try to say like good morning, good afternoon if they're like close enough. Just like because that's all you gotta be. Just like good morning or good afternoon, and just keep on going.
Yeah, that's what I do too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I always prepare myself when I see anyone 10 feet away. I have to.
It's like when you're going to the store. It's like fuck. I go into the checkout counter. It's like all right, get ready for this interaction.
Well, weird thing. Talking about grocery stores. So the grocery store that I usually go to buy stuff. There's usually just older. Well, not well, yeah, older than me at least. There's like older Mexican women who usually work the counter,
All right.
the
Yeah.
register, and I would notice beforehand when I would go by myself, they would be kind of flirty with me here and there.
Yep. Yep.
So, but I remember one time I was with my girlfriend like a few days ago or like a week ago or something. I don't know. And it's the same lady that I would talk to sometimes who would like be all flirty and talkative with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she was just having a bad day. But when I was there with my girlfriend, she wasn't her usual self. And she was just like kind of quiet, often I was just like what? I
Yeah.
don't know.
How
Because like
old,
the demeanor was just like completely different that time.
how old is this lady?
Um,
Like
Maybe
50s,
like
like 40s,
no, no, no,
50s.
no. Maybe like 30, like late 30s.
All right, that's not. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, she'd be looking for some young stud.
I'm young
And
stud. I
it'd be
know, but
sad to see that he's out to pasture.
out the pasture. Well, well. First of all, I ain't no stud. I'm young, but I ain't a stud.
Yep, yep. And the only thing that's pasture like is my asshole.
This is the curds on my belly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're wearing green, so it makes sense. It's like a rolling grassy plain. Yeah. And also we didn't acknowledge at the beginning, but Caesar may or may not be a floating disembodied head
Probably not.
to some more or less extent. 'Cause it's not the exact same shade of green,
No, it's
but
just.
it's similar.
Look, we're doing a lot of we're recording a lot of stuff today,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to. I wanted to have as much time as I can to eat or whatnot, and then leave. So I went to bed in this shirt last night. I'm gonna
Nice.
go to Nick's house wearing this shirt, just so
Nice.
it's one less thing I have to do.
Exactly.
And
But
I forgot that we record in front of
on
a
a
green
green.
screen.
Yep. I forgot that once too. We had something here, and I was like, oh fuck, it's not going to show up. Yeah, but it's everyone looks nice, little shimmery. It makes you
Mhm.
look ethereal.
Make my head spin.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Ah. Anyways, Caesar, how's your week been going? Or this past week?
Busy.
Oh yeah. We saw Mark Normand
We saw Mark
on
Norman
Saturday.
Saturday. That was fun.
That
That
was
was
a
a really
great
fun
fucking
good.
show.
And then his opener, Caleb Cook.
Yep.
He was really funny too.
Yep, I never remember his name, but they kind of looked like similar. Like had like a real similar demeanor and vibe. It's kind of a little off canny,
Well,
or
I mean,
uncanny
there's a
rather.
lot of people that are like that. Plus, there's a lot of comedy that's the same, like kind of people who sound the same and almost have the same cadence and whatnot. But
Yeah, he was like a mixture of Mark Norman and then the fucking who's that tall guy, that tall comedian? What's his
Sam Morril,
Yeah, he was like a mix of Mark Norman and Sam Morril, kinda. See, he had the bushier-ish eyebrows.
yeah, the
Yeah.
terrorist eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, exactly, the terrorist eyebrows. I like two giant slugs.
hmm
Yeah,
But he was funny. He was
Yeah,
really funny.
he's
Usually,
pretty
because
great.
sometimes when I go out to see a big comedian, they have the opener. They have really good jokes, and then they have some jokes that don't hit. But for the most part, that guy's jokes were hitting the whole time.
Yeah,
I was like, holy
he's
shit.
pretty solid. The one thing I didn't enjoy was at the end of Mark's set when he was like, "All right, what's happening in the news?" And he was just getting people to like call shit out.
That's what he does apparently, so he can get like ideas for new things. Like he talks with people, like, "Oh, throw something at me."
That's what I was probably thinking, because I think it's here. You or Raymond said that he just did a special or something.
Well, yeah, he just did. Well, he had his special not too long ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but like he's just working on new material now.
Exactly.
And some of his jokes that he did on that show, I think, were from the special because I remember hearing some of those jokes as well.
Oh,
So
all right.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
reasonable because like it's hard to write sometimes, so you gotta throw in
Yeah.
some new stuff and then have some old stuff just in case if people didn't hear the special, they're like, "Oh, that's a good joke."
Exactly. And
Yeah.
if he did it probably was as like a small like transition into something new.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I thought. He was just trying shit out, trying to get new-ish ideas, just try shit out. Yeah, for his next set of
Yeah.
shit, which is it's a decent way to do it. But I think it could have been done a little better. So
No, I think he
kinda-
did. I think he did pretty good
Yeah.
because he did it. The way that he does it was inspired from the way Jerry Seinfeld does it when he would talk to people. Because
All
around when
right.
Jerry Seinfeld was doing stand up, no other comedian was really like asking people like, "Give me something."
Yeah,
He
the
was the one
crowd
who was
work.
yeah. Well, I mean, crowd work was like there, but like
Oh, like
actually,
actually talking.
yeah, like talking to
Yeah.
people like, "Give me something, give me
Oh,
something,"
fair enough.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought. I mean, I thought. I thought it was a masterful play of a comedic expertise.
It was pretty good. We could have
Yeah.
gone a little shorter on that end bit. Little, 'cause it went on for quite a bit. Because at some point I was like, all right, well now we're getting a little bit long in this because there are lulls and it's like people shouting out. He's like, huh, what was that? And they got to repeat it, and it's like a whole. Yeah, if it was,
Well, I mean, he couldn't hear them, you know.
yeah, I know, but so it's just like a lull in the show. But you do what you got to do when you're practicing, trying shit out. Plus, it wasn't a full packed room, so it was it's easier to try shit out like that when you're not like fuck, it's all filled up.
Well, no, but he does it for every show that he does.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
regardless of the size of the room.
And sometimes it works, it's whatever gets thrown out there. Sometimes, like at one point, someone did something and it set him up for like, oh, he was going like a little bit more like topic to topic and going through shit. So yeah, it's a play of the cards. It's that RNG, whether something's gonna hit or not.
Right. Well, it's just trying to bounce off ideas and get things, whatever comes off the top of the dome. Yeah,
Exactly.
because he records all his sets, so if he finds something in there, he's like, "Oh, that wasn't too bad."
Yep. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I was thinking I should try more racist jokes, more racially based jokes if I'm gonna start writing shit more.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to write and get up more too. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also because it's like thinking of ideas and like concepts, and I realize sometimes I try for like more like not like high concept shit, but I'm just like thinking too much about it. And sometimes it's easier to go simple. Make a simple like if it's good, it's a good racist joke. Like it's not about the racism. It's about it's just an element of it. And
R-
if it's like he like Mark Norman especially done well in a good and like smart, quippy, funny way.
Right. Because there's a difference when you tell a racist joke and then you tell it and it makes you seem racist. But if you tell a racist joke in a clever way, then it's not. That doesn't focus on the race part itself. Then it's a good joke itself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's fucking hard to do, but in general, you just that's just how it is. You write something, and if you think it's good, you go try it out because you don't know
Exactly.
it's good until you go and try it out.
Yep. I was listening to fucking Two Bears, One Cave, and Dr. Phil was on it.
Oh God,
Fucking anything, any podcast with Dr. Phil is fucking fantastic. It's a laugh a minute. But
when did that one come out?
yeah, this morning,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. They were asking Tom how he writes jokes, and he said he thinks like a premise, and then not even the full joke. He'll just think of the premise, and then go up and then perform it, and just kind of workshop that premise, and just see kind of what happens, and figure it out on stage while doing it, like seeing what works and what doesn't, and following what does.
Yeah, maybe he writes a bullet point and then just goes for
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I can't do that. That's hard.
yeah, but that's once you get a professional and you have the quippiness and the repertoire to be able to kind of
Yeah,
make those connections.
once you've been doing it for that long, you're just like, oh yeah, you got to be quick and fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hard part there, finding connections. But it's part of anything, just practicing, doing it more often, and
Yeah, it
just
gets easier as you do it more.
yeah, and just like paying attention to shit, like reading shit like on the news or just like scrolling and it's like seeing weird shit that happens.
Yeah, so it's good to have it's good to have some common knowledge of what's going on right now, so that way you could try to incorporate it into either a joke or just some silly thing if somebody brings it up.
Exactly, like the Trump fucking case, his lawsuits and trials.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Have you heard about something that recently came out about it?
Oh God, no. What is he? What is it? What happened now?
So apparently, it was revealed that Donald Trump is in fact a big old poopy pants baby.
R- Big old poopy pants baby.
Yeah, big old poopy pants baby, pooping them poopy baby pants all the time, filling those
Oh
poopy baby pants
no.
with poo poo.
Well, what is he stealing money from someone?
No, literally pooping his pants.
Oh, he's like literally shitting his pants.
Apparently, on the set of The Apprentice when they were filming it, because people are coming through like depositions now and like shit's getting like revealed, like this person said this about you and like shit, and one person called him Don McShits his pants or something like that, and like they read it out in court because it was like a Twitter thing or whatever. But they had to elaborate why they called him that, and then this whole thing is about where there was another like apprentice person who works on the set, and he was like, yeah, sometimes he would just like fucking he's an old man, just he has incontinence from doing so much speed all the time, and sometimes he just shits himself, and sometimes he doesn't even know. He's just like, what the fucking Melania had to lean over and whisper to him, and then the shit guy came over and helped him take care of it.
The shit guy came
Yeah,
over and
apparently
helped him take care of
apparently
it.
there was like a guy. This could be true or not, but I heard it on a pretty reputable news source. But yeah, there was a shit guy, and the crew called the show the shit show because
But
shit was showing.
why doesn't he just wear a diaper.
I mean, he probably does now. 'Cause there are some pictures of him sitting, and it's like some side shots, and he does look to have a bit of a dumpy. That might be the fluff of a diaper in of a pair of adult male incontinence pants in
Dude,
those slacks.
sometimes I shit my own pants or shorts though, like a little bit. If it's bad, like how I am now, when I'm an old man, it's gonna be even fucking worse.
Yep. And yeah, but hopefully at that point you're in a position where you can also hire someone to get a nice moist towelette and wipe you down.
Ew.
Yep. There's
Fuck, he better pay that guy good.
there's even a video of it possibly, it's not sure, not it's not confirmed, but it possibly happening while like live, while he was like reading like a thing. It was like him, and then not Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Who was that other old bitch who was like blind in one eye and in the wheelchair, but she was still in Congress?
Oh, that
And it was like, get her the fuck out of there.
no, it's the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Supreme Court.
But
It's
I think it was her sitting next to him and some other guy on the right, and he's like, this bill, I don't know about signing this bill, and we're gonna. And there was like a slight pause, and kind of you could hear
Oh.
you could hear a slight rumble, which
Ugh.
was is the sound of a fart or poop happening. Which may have been added in post, I don't know. But then when it does happen after the pause, you see that old lady kind of like pull back and kind of look in his direction a little bit. So
Oh.
it may or may not have happened multiple times on television. And while on The Apprentice, because Trump is an idiot, he would get mad at the crew, especially finding the teleprompter, for trying to screw him up or make him seem like an idiot because he couldn't pronounce like 3-syllable words. They would just put words in there that he as a dummy wouldn't be able, just couldn't say.
So he was stuttering over them, and
Or just even like he would like read and be like, I don't know, what does that mean? I don't know what that is. Or he just something, and he got mad at him for that because he's dumb.
well, maybe he's just getting to that point where he's just too old and senile now.
Hey, but this was like 10 years ago or something when he was still doing The Apprentice. But even still, he was still 60 whatever then. So
Yeah, well, maybe that was
Still
the
pretty
start
old.
of it.
And again, allegedly it's because of all the speed he did, which is also.
Well, what else are you gonna do
Allegedly.
when you're a high baller? You got to do all that speed.
What else are you gonna do when you're a high powered multimillionaire real estate mogul? Just do a bunch of speed until you can't help but shit yourself.
That's the only way it comes out. It's a lot better than laxatives.
Yeah, just do some speed. Why take a laxative and only get the shooting your brains out part when you can just abuse speed for numerous years and have fun while doing it, and then get the added effects of the laxatives later. It's like a slow release effect.
Yeah. It takes a while to build up.
It's a slow release for the fast release of shit.
It's pretty fast, trust me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, dude, there's sometimes when I take a piss and then I'm like, oh, I got a fart. Wasn't a fart. And then, oh my God, it's awful.
And I
But the
always-
best part is the best times when it does happen is when I don't shit my underwear.
Oh yeah,
you know,
it just falls right out, and it's like, oh, I can just pick that up and toss it.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
let my dog clean it up later with his mouth.
Yeah, just leave a little snack for him there later.
Yeah, a little fucking pudding.
Yeah, just a little nugget, a little bit of corn in there too. Give him some more roughage in their diet as well.
Does your asshole itch sometimes?
Um, yeah, sometimes, but usually after, just shortly thereafter, I've taken a poopy. But I always make sure it's not residual shit particles. I know that because I'd be cleaning that thing.
No, I understand that. I've seen you.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like when you're out and about somewhere, does your asshole just itch sometimes?
Maybe it's because you're like walking. It's like your cheeks like going back and forth, creating some type of friction. That's just
Maybe.
yeah, possibly. It is a quite a sensitive part of the body. That's some very porous skin down there near your asshole. That's why butt chugging gets you so fucked up, because it's a very sensitive and thin skin membrane.
But I love doing it. Butt chugging, it's easy.
It's easy, it's fun, and it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, you think you drink you ever have those nights where you drink a whole bottle of wine and you're like, man, I'm pretty fucked up, but I could be a bit more fucked up.
Might be a bit more fucked
Imagine
up.
being 4 times as drunk with half a bottle. Power of butt chug.
I might as well just start doing everything that way.
Yeah.
If I want to eat an apple, I cut it in slices, just drop it in my ass.
Yeah, boof it. You want to do some heroin? Compress it and compact it into a nice suppository, and boop.
Done and done.
Those are the best ways to do it too. Apparently, when you get like surgery and they give you like painkillers and shit afterwards, apparently the like dilaudid suppositories or whatever are fucking like instant.
Really?
Yeah, that's an old Louis C.K. bit. He went he had something, and then they gave him suppositories afterwards, and he was like, I don't know, and then he did it, and then he was like, he said it was great, like it like melted into his asshole, and he was like, oh, because it's basically heroin, and it's like I said, it's a thin skin membrane down there, it gets absorbed quickly.
Where can I get some of those?
Talk to your local pharmacist and slip him a nice George Washington. I'm sure that'll.
Get him
Sure.
to go to old Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, give him a couple. Give him a couple Lincolns and Abrahams, just quarters and pennies.
Quarters in fact.
How about I give you all the change out of my pocket?
Have you heard of my friend JFK slides the 50-cent coin?
Have you heard of my good old friend Sacagawea?
Sacagawea. Have you heard of my good friend the Buffalo? And it's one of those Buffalo gold coins.
Have you heard of my friend King Louis the 18th? It's a fucking franc. Foreign currency. Do you have any foreign currency in your house? Do you have any like fucking
I have some
yen or
Spanish
pesos
coins.
or
Yeah, it's got a few pesos. Got a few. I had a Canadian 20 at some point.
What
I don't
the
know where
fuck?
it is. But
Christ.
yeah,
Where'd you get a Canadian 20 from?
a friend just gave it to me. I was
Alright.
like, oh, all right.
That's
I
like
can't use it, but this is
yeah,
nice.
it's like $15.
I know. Well, it's less now, I think.
Yeah, it might
The
be
American dollar is not.
yeah, might be like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Well, the American dollar is still better than the Canadian.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the euro. Euro is
Euro
doing better
is-
than the dollar right now.
That's why we got to move to the UK, man. We could be rich.
No, I think we'd be poor.
Oh.
If we moved to Canada, we'd be rich.
Yeah, let's go to Canada.
Well,
Free
modern.
healthcare.
Yeah,
And
woo!
weed.
Yeah, in some places, or is it? It might be
Yeah, some
legal
places.
all over.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
we just
entirely
move
sure.
to the places where it is legal.
Exactly. Vancouver, British
Vancouver,
Columbia,
British Columbia.
Nova Scotia, Saskatchewan,
And
Dog Island.
And they're all next to each other, too.
Well, just some of them for the most. Yeah,
Well,
it's all Canada. You know, just crumple that map, just go over the ridges like it's Fairly Odd Parents.
If it was that easy, I'd be in fucking China right now. I'd be
Yeah.
on that Great Wall.
Yep, just sitting on it. Just yeah, this is nice.
Can you see the Great Wall on a map?
Uh,
Like, if you were to like open up a map, like, would you see like the ridges on it? Like, that's the Great Wall where they're on China.
I mean, modern maps it might be fucking indicated somehow.
Yeah,
It's like you pull out a map and it's just like an actual like 3D structure.
yeah. You see the wall. That'd be cool, like a holographic map in the future, and you see just shit pop out like it's 3D.
Or like a cool poster, like a 3D like map of shit. And there's like ridges and where like mountain ranges
Oh.
are and shit.
Right.
That'd be cool. Those are cool. Those like tables at like universities and shit where they like for like studying geography and like earth formations. They have like a table that's just sand and there's like a projection on it and the projection can determine it's like sonar where it can like feel out like the depths and shit so you can move the sand and it'll change the landscape that's being projected. So if you make like a mountain, it'll make a mountain. If you make a divot, it'll like fill with like water.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
I've never heard about that.
Yeah, I've seen like a couple videos of it, like probably on Reddit or something years ago. But yeah, it's cool shit they got in universities and places of science for figuring out science things.
Well, yeah, because a lot of the universities, well, especially big major universities, are super funded when it comes to like the academic stuff. So of course,
Exactly.
like I know, like I think, like at Berkeley, there's just like a whole half of the school is just all academic shit. I think.
Yeah, and like studying and like because
Yeah,
because
labs and all that other stuff.
yeah, because the people like professors and like they're not just teachers; they're also fucking like working on their own shit. Just they're also professors. Some of them, and while doing it,
Yeah, studying other things, writing stuff while they're teaching, or even during the class.
Exactly. Yeah, I've thought about no, I think about going back to college sometimes, but I don't think like I don't know what I would want to do, and like I don't know if I want to like spend like much time and money like doing something if I don't even know I want to do it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like I thought.
It's one way to go. Like if you're interested in anything, really, you'd be like, "Oh, that sounds cool. I'll try it out." But
Yeah, like I saw a job for like a personal trainer. And I was thinking like I like working out. I can just help someone like work out, but you fucking gotta go through so much certifications and shit. And I looked up online like to be certified as like a personal trainer from like an accredited place. It takes like you could take 3 to 6 months, which isn't too long, but it costs like 800 to like 1,000 or higher. Fucking monies.
well, yeah, but when it comes to like trade schools or things like that, it's all compacted into those 3 months. So it's a lot of work in just those 3 months that you have to do. But it's only 3 months. So
Exactly. But then it's like, well, what if I don't even want to fucking do it? What if you get there? It's like, this is all right. And then it's like, well, you spent all this fucking money and all this shit anyways.
Well-
That's part of what like keeps me from like doing shit. 'Cause, like I don't want to invest a bunch of resources into it only to be like,
well, that's why before you do it, you should be like really confident and certain that you want to do it.
Exactly. I'm
you know?
not. I don't have any passions like that, which sucks.
But you have passions for other things. You just got to find stuff that's related to it.
Yeah, this is shit that I can make money off of.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but that comes with time when it comes to making money for
True.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, there's not a lot of places that that are willing to teach you and put their resources into you to make you proficient at the job. They want fucking experience and shit already.
Well, yeah, but that's just most like corporate-ish jobs. Like it's not really corporate, but like when it comes
Yeah,
to jobs like that, a lot of people want certifications for ththings.
yeah.
But I was remember reading about something where most jobs now aren't even required to people to have bachelor's degrees and stuff. Because a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
people, I don't remember for what type of field it was, but I remember reading something about it. I can't remember clearly.
Yeah, some of them, because I'm sure people they've been able to companies been able to mainstream it to figure out what skills are necessary, and some of them have what I was talking about, programs where it's like, you go in our program to learn this shit, and then you're ready for the job itself.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, you can find something when it comes to like editing stuff, right? Like so,
it's
like
fucking yeah. I've tried, but it's hard. Where we are, it's and then if you do it online or at home, contract, there's other people who are just already better at it and already established.
well, no, but can't you learn but like trade school stuff when it comes to editing because they offer things for like learn like software editing and
True.
whatnot.
And I've thought of doing that, going back to school too for actual filmmaking and editing and shit too,
Hmm.
just to get more skills and then also some sort of certification for it. But
Right,
you know, and stuff like that where it's you could also just learn by doing it, which is all art. You just learn by throwing yourself into it and figuring it out. But
right.
there are resources there that you wouldn't get by doing it on your own.
Yeah, it'd be a little easier. You can learn things a little more on hand, but
True. Then again, time and money.
well, the
But
time is whatever. But I understand the money
yeah,
thing
no,
about it. But
time is the true resource. Time is incredibly finite, but
well,
it
yeah,
depends on the amount of time.
yeah, I guess so.
Very true. But that's life. Frank, I was gonna say Zappa. Sinatra said it best.
Zappa,
My cousin was here. We were listening to a lot of Frank Zappa and talk about it and shit. So I got Zappa on the brain.
right.
Always, constantly. I'm constantly being zapped with Zappa.
Zappa.
Speaking of Zappa, why don't we get into some music recommendations?
Sure, I got
Why
a music
not?
recommendation.
Do it.
This is
Tell it to me.
about an old quartet band. I don't remember from where, maybe like the 30s or something. But the Laws, or not the
Ooh.
Laws. No, was it the Laws? I know the song name is Maybe because
Ooh.
they're the band that's known for doing the Ink Spots.
Ah.
I don't want to
To
set.
set the
They're the
world.
band that they're responsible for that.
All right. From the fucking 30s, 40s.
Yeah, but this
Nice.
is a song called Maybe. It's basically the same idea. Nice acapella stuff with with the instruments in the background. Very beautiful.
Like you can hear that nice tinny 30s 40s phonograph type tone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's a nice sound, nice retro sound, just the
Mm.
crackliness of it. It's
You won't ever be able to record something that ever sounds like that again.
not
You could do it with
naturally.
effects, yes, but
Yeah,
naturally it would be hard to get that sound. I mean,
yeah.
if you buy that equipment and do
Exactly.
it, but
If you buy,
I,
and then you somehow have the technology to be able to even use it. So
yeah,
I don't know if you would. How the fuck?
there's probably some place where you could buy that technology or like where you can rent it out
Oh
somewhere
yeah.
who preserves it and stuff. But even then, who
I think
you got
it's
to get somebody who knows how to work that.
I think it's crazy how people can fucking digitize VHS movies.
Hmm.
How the fuck do you how do you put, because that's tape. There's an actual tape in there, and you have to get the image and shit on the tape. How the fuck?
It must be some sort of processing thing, the
Yeah, that
machine that runs it and then
runs it.
records that stuff
Yeah,
onto a thing.
but it's it's hard to even imagine how that works. How does even a fucking VHS work? How the fuck?
I don't know.
It's
It's that
it's
film.
yeah. What magic lies in that film to produce not only video but also sound when it's run through a system? Is it something like a record where there's
I,
fucking
I would imagine so. There's just something on there, and the machine that reads it can project it. I'm not smart. I don't know.
yeah, fuck, I don't know.
But what's your music recommendation?
I do know my music recommendation. It is another classic, not from that far back, but a classic from a movie I've not seen. I think it's just the Muppets movie,
Hmm.
because that's kind of a musical. And the song "Moving Right Along,"
Moving right along.
moving right along, da 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 da. Da. It's just got a nice little beat. Kermit and Fozzie singing about just moving right along.
Yeah, moving past stuff.
They were just literally just moving, just on a road trip.
Oh, just
Yeah,
moving?
yeah.
Ah, all right.
I don't think I've seen the sun come up in the west. Moving right along. Do 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 do. It's a great track.
Doo-doo-doo.
It's one it's real catchy. It's been stuck in my head for a while because it is so good.
Really?
Yep.
I'll give it a listen to later.
Yeah, and I was also one that got stuck in my head just this morning was "Outside Now" by Frank Zappa from
Oh,
the Joe's Garage album.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a real good one.
yeah, it's a good song about fucking making a false reality in your mind so you can escape the physical prison that surrounds you.
That's what weed's for.
Yep, and that's what this podcast is for.
Guys, if you like this podcast, why don't you give it a like?
Smack, beat the fuck out of that like button. Perform an assault and battery on that like button. If that like button was a person, I want you to assault it so bad that you would get sentenced to at least 25 years in a federal penitentiary for hitting it that hard.
And if you do hit it that hard, you might as well hit that subscribe button.
Equally as hard. Put that subscribe button out of its fucking misery. Just make that subscribe button bite the curb and then just destroy it. Pants him too. Take his wallet and shoes.
Make 30 accounts and subscribe right now.
Yeah. And then comment how fun it was and how cathartic it was to let those inner aggressions and demons out. And then maybe we'll give you some of our demons.
Okay, I fucking spawn just spawns from my chest.
See ya.